Hello friends and welcome to the RaoMoon Oracle. I'm Rao and today we're finally doing our first pick a group reading in love. So for Valentine's Day I wanted to look at like the love theme, look at love in our lives. So we're going to use the Romance Angel cards by Doreen to get that love theme. And then we're going to break it down a little bit more into a past, present, future using the Halloween tarot. So we've got 4 groups to pick from today. I pulled 4 different stones and kind of that pink color range, kind of representing love and self-love and all those different types of love. So we'll hop over to our groups now so you can figure out which one is yours. Hello and welcome to the pick a stone portion or pick a group portion of this reading. So group number 1 over here is our titanium rose quartz. So it's got that really pretty kind of rainbow coloring because of that bonding to titanium in it. Really cool shiny piece here. A little bit more fancy than regular rose quartz, but a really, really cool, fun piece. I like it a lot. So that's group number 1. Group number 2 is a regular piece of rose quartz here. This is one I've had in my collection for a really, really long time. This one's been with me for quite a while through the years, lots of different things happening. It's still maintained a lot of its pink color because I've kept it out of the sunlight. So really special stone to me because I've just had it for such a long time. One of my first pieces of stone I've ever gotten actually. So that is regular rose quartz for group number 2. Group number 3 is the rhodonite. So rhodonite is that pink and black color, super unique looking, very, very cool, kind of different one. So more grounding piece because of that black mixed in with that pink color. So pulling through that heart chakra down into the base, into the roots. So that's rhodonite for group number 3. And then finally for group number 4 over here, we've got another piece of quartz, but a different kind. So this one is a what's called a seer's quartz. So it has this face right here. That you can kind of make out, and it's actually kind of in a heart shape, so that's why I wanted to include it in this reading today. But seer's quartz is river tumbled quartz. That usually gets a face part of it cut off right here to create this face. So almost like kind of like a window looking glass, which is why it's called seer's quartz. And this one specifically is a rose quartz, seer quartz. So that is group number 4. So here's our 4 groups today. Pause the video if you need more time to kind of connect with a stone, figure out which group is yours for your love theme today for Valentine's Day. So all the stones talk about love and connecting with love, self-love, all those different pieces there. So just use whatever method you need to, pendulum, muscle test, whatever method you use in order to connect and figure out which group is yours. And join me in your group when you're ready. I'll see you there. Bye. Hello group number 1 and welcome to your Valentine's Day loved themed reading. So we've got our 2 decks that we're going to use in front of us here. Your stone is right here. I'll move that to the top over here and we're going to start with our Romance Angel card to give us our theme for your Valentine's Day. Okay. Actually, I'll probably need to move that over to the side. There we go. Okay. So Romance Angels deck, please give me the theme for Group 1's Valentine's Day. What is Group 1's theme for Valentine's Day in 2022 this year? Group 1's love theme for Valentine's Day. Okay, it's thinking about it. Group 1's Valentine's Day. Thank you. Attraction. Okay. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, so the concept of attraction, right? It's kind of a broad term. It can mean many different things here. So attraction, when we are in a state of attraction, we are also in a state of joy, living our lives. That's talking about this, living in this moment fully. So we're really present in our moments. We're really enjoying the beauty and the environment that we're experiencing. We're living our life fully content with ourselves. And this energy comes out and others see it, and it becomes that attraction energy here. So others are attracted to people who are positive and happy and joyful because they're nice to be around. Those kinds of people are the people that you want to be around, right? Because they're just pleasant to interact with. They maybe make your day better. So Hopefully you are in this attraction energy group number 1 for your Valentine's Day. So there's a lot of people potentially that are attracted to you because you have this joyful energy, right? So coming back into this like titanium rose quartz over here, that energy of self-love that the rose quartz has pops a little bit more and shines a little bit brighter because of this titanium here, right? So we get these sparkles and flecks and shine, rainbow popping out of this titanium quartz. So that's that attractive quality, right? That's that attraction coming out here and offering more light and fun and desirability. So something that is beautiful or something that looks attractive energetically or sometimes even physically, right, is going to be more attractive and more desirable. So you have this energy present here for yourself, group number 1, which is really, really cool. So in terms of love, right, this is how we attract romantic love into our lives, is by having this energy of attraction out. So you being very positive and joyful and vibrant and having that internal beauty coming out, and just the way your energy interacts with others is going to attract your interest, right, your love interest here. So then potentially if it's somebody that you are trying to attract specifically, or you're just trying to attract love into your life, this is how you get that energy moving and going, as you just enjoying your life to the fullest extent, right? So you enjoying that moment and having fun and like enjoying, if you're going out dancing or something, you're just living in the dance and you're really enjoying it, and people's eyes will be on you. You need to pay attention and realize that, but it's like, okay, people's eyes are on you, you're attracting that attention. So and then in that case too, this is how you attract that love. You attract love by feeling love. So loving your friends, loving nature, loving your career, you're putting out that energy of love and attraction is what brings love and attraction to you as well. So let's break this down a little bit more, group number 1. Let's get our past, present, future with the Halloween tarot here. Okay, love these cards. They're so cute and fun. So Halloween tarot, please give me the past for this theme of attraction. What was in the past for this attraction energy? What led to this attraction energy in the past? Thank you. We want that sideways? I think we want that sideways. Okay. So now, what is the present energy? Give me the reason for this attraction theme in the present. Oop, too many, please. Just one. Okay. Give me the present energy for this attraction theme for group number 1. This one here? Yeah, that one there. Okay. Ooh, okay, cool. So Queen of Imps presently. Okay. And then give me the future energy of this attraction theme. What is the future energy of this attraction theme? Oh, one flipped. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. That makes me excited, group number 1. Okay. So we got our 3 cards out. We've got a not reverse order upright 7 of Pumpkins, which is the 7 of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Imps here, which is the Queen of Wands. And then we got the 10 of Ghosts, which is the 10 of Cups. So group number 1 here for you for this spread, we've got this attraction energies, your kind of big overarching theme, right? So our past energy is the 7 of Pumpkins, not quite in that positive or negative. So 7 of Pumpkins, or in this case 7 of Pentacles, talks about putting in a lot of hard work and effort. So in terms of love and this attraction energy here, you put in a lot of work in the past in order to build up your self-confidence and to figure out what love means to you and how to love yourself properly and therefore love somebody else in the proper way as well. So you've built up a lot of self-confidence and self-love And it was hard sometimes too, because this is why the Seven of Pumpkins is coming out sideways, so it's not reverse either. That reverse energy is having that like lack of patience too. It feels like you're not seeing the fruits of your labor potentially. So you're putting in all this work and effort, right? And it didn't feel like for the longest time that it was panning out and becoming anything. You're like, okay, hey, I've done all this work. I've really loved myself. I've taken care of myself. I take myself on dates. I give myself lots of emotional support. I know how to take care of myself. I know how to communicate properly. I've worked on that over a long period of time. And why isn't this working? Why isn't more love coming into my life? Why doesn't the person I want me back? Those kinds of energies, right? This is that Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pumpkins energy coming out kind of in both the upright and the reverse here. Because it's like you put in so much effort and so much work, but it wasn't like you were having a hard time seeing the fruits of that come out and pan out. And that was that past energy though, right? And eventually at some point it feels like before we get into this present energy, it feels like you kind of just let it go. You kind of had a surrender moment, right? Where it's like, okay, hey, well, it'll come when it comes, right? I've done all this work. I put in the effort. It's just a matter of time before this right energy comes out. So I'm just going to focus on myself, focus on the things I love, focus on the things I care about and want to do. And when the right person comes along, the right time, the right love situation comes along, it'll come around. And until that point, I'm going to enjoy my moments fully, right? And that's where we get into this Queen of Imps energy. So this, in terms of attraction energy, Queen of Imps, Queen of Wands, heck yes. That is a lot of positive, attractive, fiery, passionate energy there. We see our little imp here giving the queen a sunflower here. She's got the fire coming out of the staff. There's so much passion and joy and vitality in the Queen of Imps that you're representing here in the presence group number 1. So that's that attraction energy coming out 100% there. So much energy. And look and take a notice here too, right? It's where both of our queens are, both of our female energies right here. So that passion really showing up here, in a lot of attraction energy as well. That's that Queen of Imps. Where it's like, okay, you are a very positive, powerful person, figure in your life, because you put in all this work, right, to love yourself, to take care of yourself, to develop your self-confidence with this in the past with the Seven of Pumpkins. So that's coming out now with the Queen of Imps here, where it's like, hey, this is who I am. You're showing it off. You're showing the world, where you're just like, okay, you're dancing, don't care who's looking. If they come, right? Yeah, that's that attraction energy. You're living your life, going on hikes, drawing, showing off at work, like all these different energies where you're just like, you know who you are. You've built up that self-confidence, you built up that regard for yourself, that self-love, so you're not going to, the Queen of Imps also is not going to take anybody's shit. She's going to burn them down if she needs to, not quite to the same extent like a Queen of Swords might be, or in this deck specifically the Queen of Bats, but more that cutting energy is there. But it's like you're just living passionately, living your life, and that's super attractive to people, right? Where somebody's going to see that energy of you just fully in the moments, living your life, having a lot of passion for life, and they're going to be attracted to that passion, that vitality, and that's going to come through repeatedly multiple times for you, group number 1. So Queen of Imps energy, it's like, okay, hey, there's a suitor here potentially as well, group number 1. We see that here with the imp giving that flower to the queen right there. And then that'll lead here, we'll get into the Ten of Ghosts here in a second for your future energy. But it's really cool to see how this has panned out for this reading group number 1. So it's like, okay, hey, here's all this work. Here's all this work you've put in to become this attractive person, this attraction energy. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you figured out how to enjoy the moment fully by putting in all this work in the past. And now you're at that point where you are just enjoying it. You're enjoying who you are, who you've become, because you know that's a person deserving of love. That is a person deserving of it, and that the right thing will come at the right time, because you are not going to accept anything less than the best for yourself, okay? And that's kind of what that energy feels. And then we get into the future here, group number 1, and the best of the best does come, is what it looks like here, right? So if this is the energy you're in, then there's no other no other results than this Ten of Ghosts here. This is like the best one of the best cards you would want to see potentially in a love reading. The Ten of Ghosts is our Ten of Cups, and that is that fulfillment, especially in a love reading. That's all the pieces coming together. That's that long-term happiness, the marriage if you decide you want to get married, that long-term partnership, that partner that understands you. Potentially there's kids in the long run if that's also something you desire. I know it's not for everybody, but that Ten of Ghosts energy here, that Ten of Cups energy, is that end goal that most people wants with their love life, where it's like, okay, hey, you have a partner that cares about you, you've maybe developed a family, you have that home life, you are stable, you are secure, and have that partnership that everybody wants. And that is a very cool energy to come out in this future part of this reading here for you, group number 1. So the hard work did pay off in the long run, right? So that's this coming up for us in the positive finally, where it's like, hey, all this hard work, it didn't seem like it at the time, which is why it kind of came out in the middle ground here. It's like, okay, well, it feels like it could go either way, because there's a lack of patience, where it's like, hey, I did all this, why isn't it working out? And then you just kind of surrender, gave up on trying to create a result, just letting the universe bring what it was supposed to you, just letting it happen. And then you showing up in this brings that suitor, brings that person along, and then that's that lifelong partner for you, group number 1. That's that person where it's like, hey, this is who I want to be with. This is the person I care about the most. This is a person that I want to develop and grow with and have all these other pieces of life with. So you being in this attraction energy currently, group number 1, is going to pan out for you in a lot of really good ways. So I know it's hard to hear sometimes, but it's like, it's just a matter of time. It's have some patience. So you living your life fully and in this attractive kind of mindset and energy is what's going to lead to eventually to this Ten of Ghosts. I can't give you a time frame or anything like that. It doesn't tell me that, but it's like, hey, that's the path. That is the eventual path of this, where it's that past, present, future. This is that line where it's like, okay, if this is the energy you're in, you did all the work, you put in the work, you're living it how you're supposed to, you talked your talk, walked your walk. And then eventually there's no other path to end up on, no other finish line to end up on, but this Ten of Ghosts here. So keep at it, group number 1, keep at it, because this is what everybody wants, right? This is a really good energy to have for your Valentine's Day coming up. So maybe you're gonna have a suitor here that'll show up for Valentine's Day. You're gonna receive some flowers potentially. You might get a surprise potentially, because it's like, hey, somebody's going to be just so attracted and interactive with you. And look, there's double flowers here too. So the lady is smelling the flowers here, and then there's the flower down there with our Queen of Imps. So somebody's just going to be like, oh, I enjoy their company. I want to talk to them more. I want to get to know them. So they maybe send you flowers for Valentine's Day. It might be a surprise that you get. I'm picturing somebody getting flowers at work for some reason. So maybe that's you, group number 1. That'd be super cool. I've never gotten that, so that'd be really cool. Let me know in the comments down below if that does happen. But this Valentine's Day energy is very, very positive. You're in a very super attractive energy. You're shining really brightly. You're catching attention. You're a little bit more shiny and colorful than a normal rose quartz here, right? With this titanium rose quartz. And that is giving you a lot more attractiveness, desirability, and you feel it yourself. So you're just enjoying your life more fully and having a lot more fun with it. And keep that up, because that's eventually going to keep this Ten of Ghosts energy consistent and positive in your life, where it's like, okay, you don't want to stop this, right? Once you achieve this person coming into your life shows up, right? And you get this end goal, this final like happily ever after. The point is to still stay in this attraction energy no matter what, where it's like enjoying your life fully and being that desirable, light, happy person that affects the world in a very, very positive way. So a person who is happy puts out more happiness into the world, and happiness and contentment is very much in an internal process than anything else. And you've discovered that through your 7 of Pumpkins over here. So don't just a forewarning on kind of it, where it's like, just don't let that go to waste. Don't let that dissipate as you progress and get what you truly want in the end. You put in all this work over here with the Seven of Pentacles. You put, or seven, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Pumpkins. You put in all the work, and that was a big lesson. That was a big life lesson for you, and super, super important. So make sure to keep up with that lesson and apply it to every aspect and facet of your life. So it'll pan out for you in the positive in terms of romance and love for sure, but that's also going to pan out for you in a lot of other ways in terms of career and finance and every other spirituality, every other place in your life. So take this lesson, take this big karmic lesson that you learned with the Seven of Pumpkins, and apply it more fully to everything else in your life. You'll have that attraction energy in terms of money coming to you, potentially good career opportunities, lots of friends and joyful experiences. The attraction energy just goes beyond just love here. So keep that in mind, group number one. And this is super exciting. I'm super happy for you. And it's really, it's been a pleasure to read for you today. So that is all I have for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. That helped me out a lot. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you get some flowers. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your Valentine's Day love theme reading. So you are my regular rose quartz group, piece I've had a long time in my collection. So that's going to hang out over the top corner over here. We're going to use our Romance Angels cards to get that theme, and then we'll break down that theme into past, present, future with our Halloween tarot. So let's get started with our Romance Angels. Okay. Romance Angels Oracle deck, please give me the theme for group number 2 for their Valentine's Day. What's their love theme for Valentine's Day? Group number 2's theme for Valentine's Day. One card, please. One card, please. You did see the chemistry card, so we'll see if that comes out again. But love theme for group 2, please, for Valentine's Day. Thank you. We probably would have preferred the other card. It's okay though. Let's see how this breaks down. So the deception card. Someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So deception, while it sounds pretty... it has intense connotations usually. It doesn't necessarily have to be as bad as what that connotation is. So deception can mean a lot of things. So deception is... I call back to my fake love reading, where it's the ways we lie to ourselves potentially. It could be the way others are lying to us. There's someone in this situation here, in your love life, in this love theme here, where there is a little bit of deception going on, maybe some lying or some fudging of the truth here. Or it's just somebody that is not being authentic and showing their true self. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now, where it's kind of that feeling where it's like, okay, somebody's not being authentic to who they are. They're trying to present an image, cooler person maybe, somebody that has everything all together versus what the actual reality of the situation might be. So deception can mean a lot of things in this case. It kind of, what I'm feeling group number 2 especially is it's like, okay, you yourself or somebody you're dealing with in your love life around Valentine's Day here is projecting something, a certain version of themselves in order to receive affection. And to receive love and the love they're hoping for. So somebody's dressing a certain way potentially, they're acting a certain way in order to receive this attention that they're desiring here. So for you, for your love theme here, that deception is something to be aware of, something to keep in mind here as you're moving forward, because this is you, group number 2, if this is the energy you're in where you're not being your authentic self. In terms of love, you're not going to actually receive the kind of love you want. So there is a lot of development here in terms of self-love that you need to do, because having self-love and putting that energy out is what will actually bring you authentic love. The kind of deception that's here, wearing a false mask in this relationship, in this situationship, or whatever situation you're in, is not going to lead to the long-term results that you're hoping for. It's not going to lead to a sustainable, stable, steady relationship, because it is going to be immediate off the bat built on inauthenticity. And that inauthenticity is going to be a very, very shaky foundation going forward. It's possible to work your way out of it and rebuild and be stronger for it, but we want to be our authentic selves all the time. If this isn't you, if you feel like you're actually authentic in who you are and you're presenting that, be aware of others who aren't in this case then. Definitely feels like this potentially is us, group number 2. This is your energy is kind of what I'm leaning towards, especially with our rose quartz here, which very much talks about self-love and self-acceptance and authenticity. So that's what I'm leaning towards, but it's very possible that it's somebody outside of you, the other person in this dynamic that you're in, that is presenting a false version of themselves. And the way we get past that is by genuine acceptance, radical acceptance, where it's like, hey, this is seeing the person for who they truly are and being kind and loving to that person. Because people that put on these false masks are the ones that are scared to have this kind of to be seen and to let that side of them, that authentic version of themselves, be loved. So you can offer that to the person, but whether or not they accept it is going to be another matter entirely. So let's break this down a little bit further. Let me get our past, present, future here for this deception theme, group number 2. So we'll clarify more with Halloween Tarot here. Cute little cards. I love these cards a lot. Okay, so Halloween Tarot. Okay, thank you. That would be the past card. What is it? 4 of Bats. Okay. Okay. So that is our past energy. Halloween Tarot, please give me okay. They're very talkative right now. Okay. And what is the future energy for this deception theme, please? Future energy for this deception theme. Oh, almost. Halloween Tarot is very excited to talk to you, group number 2. Okay. So, 6 of Bats came out twice, so we're just going to take that one. It flipped and then fell out. So, we've got 4 of Bats in the past position. We've got reverse 2 of Imps, which is 2 of Wands. So Bats is Swords, so 4 Swords upright in the past position. Reverse 2 of Imps in the present position, which is our Wands. So 2 of Wands, and then 6 of Bats. Again, Bats are Swords. 6 of Bats in the future position. So let's take a little bit deeper look at this. Group number 2, so definitely with our 3 cards out here with our past, present, future, definitely clarifying the deception up here in our theme, our love theme for Valentine's Day, being more of a self-deception here. So our 4 of Bats in the past position is talking about taking a respite, consolidating our resources, kind of pulling back our energy and going more internal with our energy. So this was probably a period for you in the past of a lot of introverted energy, being at home a lot, really kind of thinking about your life. Maybe it's after you gotten out of a previous relationship potentially, so you just were trying to come back to yourself, consolidate everything, figure everything out again, just make sure that you were trying to get strong again as you were starting to move forward, right? So not a bad thing overall, not a bad energy to be in. It's actually a very good one, contemplative. It's a good time to rest and take advantage of that. But how it's leading into this deception energy here, with especially in our present position of the reverse 2 of Imps, is where we got stuck. And this is kind of where this deception is coming in here, right? Where it's like we are lying to ourselves. We're having conversations with ourselves where we're kind of lying to ourselves. Where it's like, okay, you aren't trusting yourself, you aren't trusting your intuition, you aren't trusting yourself to make the right choice in the situation you're in the situationship, or moving forward, now after a past relationship, you're not trusting yourself to make the right choice here. With this reverse two of imps, the reverse two of wands. So that two is talking about a choice, right? The one or the other. And with it being in reverse, we're just stuck. We're just stuck. We don't know what to do. We don't know what the right choice is. We don't know how to move forward. We don't know how to go back if we want to go back. So we were in this contemplative mode here, right? We were pulling ourselves back, going more internally. Just went a little too far, went for a little too long, and we got stuck here. And this is where this false mask is coming in for ourselves here as well, where it's like, okay, hey, I'm okay, I'm doing fine, you're ready to get out there again, and you're not. Like, the person you're presenting to others here, group number two, is not the person that's actually who you are inside. The person that's maybe you're going out and partying and having fun, right, and you're flirting, but you're really not ready for a relationship. You haven't finished this process here because you're putting on an authentic version of yourself, and that more and more is leading to this deception repeating and growing and getting stronger, versus actually trying to flip this two of imps, right, and actually making a choice and moving forward. So a choice in what kind of feels like in terms of healing, right? The self-love coming out with our rose quartz up here, our regular rose quartz, where it's like, hey, I need to heal myself, I need to love myself, I need to take care of myself, I'm important, I matter, I need to make a difference for myself and love myself and take care of myself, so that way I can have authentic and true, genuine love in my life. We were potentially deceived in the past, right? So that's that energy we're working to try and get out of and improve and move forward with. And it's not a bad thing. It's not bad, but it's just, it takes some time, and you have to be aware of it and realize that this is what's happening here, okay? Because what we have coming up in the future part here with the Six of Bats is that journey, we're very weary and tired. So we come to this point, which will be good, where it's like, okay, we're tired of deceiving ourselves. We're tired of lying to ourselves. We're kind of tired of our own bullshit. So we make the choice here in this future part of the reading to move forward, go on this journey. You see our pumpkin person here rowing this bow, and with other people going on the journey here, moving forward. And it's going to be a tough, kind of arduous journey. I'll be truthful here, group number two. It's going to be a hard one, but with that traveling, with that moving forward, progressing on our journey, there's going to come a lot of new opportunities for growth and for happiness in different situations and different experiences. And when you're experiencing something new for the first time, it's a little bit harder to be deceptive and lie, right? Where it's like, okay, so say you go to the Grand Canyon for the first time, it's going to be really hard to really hard to pretend that you're not in awe of it, right? Like that look of shock on your face when you see it the first time, that's something that's like, it's harder to hide those things. So those new experiences where it's like, okay, hey, live them authentically and genuinely and figure out who you are again, because ultimately this deception here is a self-deception, and it is one that was done, it feels like, in order to protect ourselves. The person we became posed like before whatever this point was, after this relationship or the situation in love, the person we became through this process was somebody that we became because we were trying to protect ourselves and take care of ourselves, right? But it was done in a way that has just led to more deception, self-deception, and pain, and areas that actually we need to take some time and actually heal now. So that's where this choice is coming in here with our two of imps in reverse. Is it's like, hey, this is actually the making the wrong choice. There's only one right choice, it kind of feels like here. It's like, hey, no, you have to heal yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. That's the actual only proper right choice. So where you're kind of getting mixed up is maybe the right way to go about doing that, the right way to move forward in that energy. But you have to be just really, really truthful with yourself here, group number two. Really, really figure it out. Look at yourself. Look what's going on. Look at your past situations. And figure out how you reacted, why you reacted, what you want to do, what you would have done differently, what you want to do instead, how you want to actually be moving forward, the actual true authentic version of yourself. So it's kind of a hard energy to be in group number 2. So therapy is good. I recommend journaling as well. Self-talk. I talk at a camera, honestly, sometimes when I need to just like vent and get some feelings out and emotions, where it's like I'll just talk to myself on a camera and then I can watch it back and kind of work through the process that way. But take the time and look back over the things that hurt you. Look back over that pain. And again, it's not going to be easy. This is where that weariness comes in with our 6 of bats here. That weariness of starting this journey. But that's the encouragement here, where it's like it'll pan out. There'll be good things that come once you work through this. Where it's like, okay, we're very tired, we're exhausted, it's hard to move forward, but this putting in the effort to move forward will give you new experiences and new opportunities down the line. This new horizon that's over here with the 6 of bats, past what we can't see here, group number 2. So it's a good energy to have. I want to get a clarifying card for you. What's Halloween Tarot? What's on the other side of the 6 of bats for group number 2? What's on the other side of the 6 of bats for group number 2, please? In the like future. One card, what's past the 6 of bats for group number 2? Okay, can we, one card. Just give me one card, please. Those were good cards, but what's on the other side of 6 of bats for group number 2, please? There we go, thank you. King of Ghosts. Okay. King of Ghosts in terms of a person, that is a more masculine energy that is very in touch with their emotions. The cups is our water elements. That is our cups. King of Ghosts is the cup element, cups in the regular zodiac. So that's, yeah, again, that emotion, that water. So in terms of a person, it could be that look, the water kind of connects a little bit right there. That's funny. But could be a masculine person down the line where that is genuine with and authentic with their emotions, right? So again, look at this deception though, like where it's like this person is not putting on a false mask. The King of Ghosts would not put on a false mask. They're true to their emotions, true to their feelings, and will live that out authentically. So you want to be the same, right? You want to have that same energy of the King of Ghosts here. So this is why you have to go through this process here and really work and improve yourself and make the right choice, make the choice to get better, make the choice to heal yourself, because down the line this masculine will come in or you become this kind of King of Ghosts figure that is true to their emotions, true to who they are, is authentic, and therefore there's no more deception in this energy at all. So keep that in mind, group number 2. I wanted to kind of see past the 6 of bats because it felt like there's a little bit more here for you, where it's like, okay, this is an active process you're in kind of right now. You're just in this kind of stagnation piece right now with our present energy, the reverse 2 of imps. But I'm encouraging you to move into the 6 of bats energy, work into this process, so that way you can get further down the line and get to this King of Ghosts over here. Whether that is an actual person for you or that is who you turn out to be. Because then there won't be any more deception here, and you'll feel much more connected with your life. You'll feel much more authentic, and it'll show up in multiple places in your life besides just love and besides just this Valentine's Day. Next Valentine's Day, it'll be a completely different story for you, group number 2. I feel that in my heart for you. So you need to do a lot of self-love and reflection here, group number 2, and I believe you can do it. I believe in you, and it'll help. I promise it'll help a lot. It'll help multiple areas of your life. So group number 2, that is all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a happy Valentine's Day. I believe in you. You're strong. You'll get through this. So please like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3, the Rhodonite group. So Rhodonite is a little bit different stone in terms of self-love. So I'm curious to see how that'll pan out in your reading today. So we got our Romance Angels cards here. That'll give us our theme, and then we'll break it down a little bit more with the Halloween Tarot here. So let's get started. Oops, cards are flying out already. Okay. Booklet in the box over there. Okay. Romance Angels deck, please give me the love theme for group number 3 for their Valentine's Day. Love theme for group number 3 for Valentine's Day. One card, please. Thinking about it. One card, please. Love theme for group number 3 for Valentine's Day. Okay, that one. There's a sideways one. Okay. New love. Oh, that's exciting. That is quite exciting, group number 3. So, new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Group number 3, this one's pretty on the nose, it seems like. That's the nice thing about the Romance Angels. Some of them are pretty obvious. So new love can definitely be a new person for sure, right? So we see our maiden here with what looks like a knight down a little bit with a flower in their hand. We've got all these angels, the cherubs, that romance angels coming in right there. So for your Valentine's Day, there's some newness kind of coming around here. There's a new love, a new person you're interested in. So whether they're your Valentine, that's pretty sweet. That's nice to think about. So hopefully this new person in your life, maybe they just show up recently. It feels like maybe through friends you've kind of been introduced. I'm seeing like the mall in my mind and like a group of people. So it could be where you're in a friend setting with a few your group of friends. And you're all just hanging out together and stuff, and there's somebody that's a friend of a friend there that's showing up, and that's kind of that new person coming in, new person striking your interest, that's taking interest in you. So those romantic feelings coming up, and then just like fresh kind of fun new love here, which is really, really exciting. And it has the potential, it feels like, to be pretty grounding too. A kind of stabilized new romantic love interest with our Rhodonite stone here, with that like black coming in with the pink mixed in. So a lot of pink, and then that black helps that stabilize down into those romantic feelings stabilized, and being a potential stable relationship for you in the future. So I'll be curious as we get further into the reading here and break it down a little bit more. We'll see. But I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? New love for Valentine's Day. Not a bad combination so far at all. Let us get into our past, present, future, though, for energy. So I'll pull our Halloween Tarot now. Okay. So Halloween Tarot, tell me about the past energy of this new love theme. Tell me about the past energy of this new love theme for group number 3. Thank you. 10 of bats, 10 of swords. Okay. So we had some struggle in the past here. Let's get these in view for you here. So definitely a little bit of struggle in the past. Okay. What is the present energy of this new love theme, please? Present energy of this new love theme for group number 3. One card, please. Present energy of the new love theme for group number 3. The card flip? No, it looked like it did. Okay. Present energy for this love theme for group number 3. There it is. That's the second time the Queen of Imps has come out for the present position. Okay. Okay. Future energy of the new love theme, please, for group number 3. Thank you. Reverse King of Pumpkins. Interesting. Okay. So let's get a little bit closer look at all of this. So group number 3 here, I might end up pulling a clarification card for you for this reverse King of Pumpkins, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's go through our past and present over here. So Ten of Bats. Ten of Bats is the Ten of Swords in the regular tarot, and Ten of Swords talks about kind of everything going wrong, everything going bad. There was a lot of pain in the past, a lot of suffering. We definitely fell into a bad situation potentially in our love life. So we have been working through this. That was definitely the kind of distant past, it feels like, especially with our Queen of Imps representing your present right now with this new love energy coming in. So we've got our matching kind of intentions here, right? So we see these female figures being presented a flower by a masculine energy. So that's very interesting for these kind of parallels here. So this Ten of Bats definitely feels like it's pretty far in the past. You've done a lot of healing. If I were to like find a card, there feels like there's a stage in the middle of this right here, in between these two cards for like our more recent past. This is more distant past and recent past. And this would probably show a lot of healing time for you, a lot of introspection, introversion, taking time for yourself, figuring out who you are again post this relationship over here, post this really stressful, hurtful time in your life. And you've done a lot of the work. You put in a lot of the work, put in a lot of the effort in order to get here and improve yourself and get to a point where you have new love interest coming in, a new person that's interested in you that you want to pursue and look at. Because with this Queen of Imps energy here, this is our Queen of Wands actually in the regular tarot, and it's an energy of vitality and just lots of energy, positive energy, passion. It's a very positive figure in the tarot for just being very strong in yourself, knowing who you are, staying true to yourself, and letting people come to you in this case, right? We see this imp giving the flower to the queen here. So letting people come to you because you're just doing your own thing. You're cool, you're chill, you've healed yourself, you've done a lot of work over here and are comfortable with yourself. Again, you've done that healing in order to get to this point, and you're just vibing over here. Kind of what it feels in the middle right here. You're just going along, you're chill. It's just nothing's going on too much where you're just like, okay, cool. So then this new person comes in, this new love interest, and you're just like, oh, this is interesting. Let's just kind of see how this goes, see how this pans out. You're not actively pursuing anything, it feels like, and then it just kind of shows up on your doorstep, which is kind of the reward, honestly, for you putting in all this work after this Ten of Bats energy over here. I definitely I feel like I need clarification cards for you, so we'll probably do that here in a minute. So with this Queen of Imps energy in your presence, again, you're just chill right now. You're just vibing, you're doing your thing. So with you, you're just, again, this new love coming in, like I was seeing that scene of like being at the mall with friends, right? So you're just chilling, right? You're hanging out with friends, you're going out bowling potentially, you're going to concerts, different things like that amidst everything else going on in the world, of course, right? But you're just living your life and enjoying things, and then this new person keeps showing up, right, and is offering interest in you, offering you attention, and you're just like, okay, let's kind of see how it goes, see where it's gonna go. This is like literally brand new start. So keep in mind for new love, right, it's not it seemed like it was a quite grounding energy, potentially a long-term, more stable thing, and I would still agree with that if our King of Pumpkins had been in the upright here. So more so what it's leaning now is it still kind of seems like it's part of this healing process here. This new love person coming in still is there in order to help us still heal and grow from this past situation here. So unfortunately, it might be a little bit of a rebound person potentially, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You just have to go in with honest intentions and honest motivations when you're coming into this new love situation here. But our Rao tonight definitely talks about that, like self-healing and grounding energy. So that feels like what's kind of repeating here, right? Because with our King of Pumpkins in the reverse here, doesn't necessarily bode well in terms of a person that's somebody that's a little bit more, what's the right word? Like greedy with their emotions and their means, their energy, right? So our Pentacles is our more physical reality. So this King of Pentacles King of Pumpkins energy is, how do I want to say it? There's something kind of lacking here is what it feels like. So I don't think this is necessarily describing a person. It could be the person in the situation, the new love interest. They could be somebody that turns out to be a King of Pumpkins, King of Pentacles in reverse type person, which is not somebody we want long term. But it also can kind of refer to like the lack of courage and stability we have moving forward. So it could be traits that the person has that is this new love interest, or something that develops in you over time again, where it's like we've kind of lost this piece again, right? Like this is us presently, and we're living this Queen of Imps energy. But then like once we're kind of challenged and in this new love situation, right, that's when we kind of stumble and we find those that okay, that's what it is. So this future energy right here, right? This King of Pumpkins. So what it feels like is like we're in this process of new love, right? So you might end up going into a relationship with this person, start dating them, and then that's when you're gonna start finding those things that haven't quite finished healing. Group number 3, those are going to be those pieces in yourself where it's like, oh hey, this one bad over here that I thought healed is still painful, and oh, turns out this bad over here that I didn't realize still hanging around is still painful as well. There's a couple swords in your body, in your back, that you missed during your healing process, and it's coming out here with the King of Pumpkins as you experience this new love and this new situation. So not to say it's a bad thing necessarily. It's everybody is a reflection of us to some degree, because we reflect energy, and that is what we put out into the universe comes back to us. So the universe is offering you more opportunity here in order to help heal yourself, to help grow, and to help get stronger. So whoever this person is, whether they are kind of it might not be just a rebound energy. They might end up being somebody very, very important to you, but they're also going to help you with a lot of healing in your life, help you develop more healing, find those places in yourself where those things that still twinge, that are scarred, that still hurt when they get touched potentially in your heart and your energies and your emotions. They will kind of help show you that, and that's going to be a little bit painful for sure. Group number 3, not gonna lie, but as long as you're aware of it and are actively working on it with awareness, you're going to get stronger and better for it. So this person, I can't say here for sure whether or not it's going to be a long-term person for you, or it's somebody that's just coming in. So people come into our lives for a season, a reason, season, or a lifetime, right? So a specific reason could be, it's like, okay, hey, they're showing you places that you are still hurt in, that you still need to heal, right? Or it's somebody coming in for a season. These are both temporary things, right? If they fulfill that reason in your life, then that's when they move on. Maybe that's when you guys break up, or they don't become a long-term love interest. At that case, they're here for the summer, right? So that could be the season aspect of it, where it's like, okay, this person's here for the summer, and they show you how you can be loved again, how you can be taken care of and cared for in the manner that you want to be, that is deserving for this Queen of Imps energy. They show you that possibility again, right? So then it's like those are more pieces, aspects of yourself that you heal, or it's somebody for a lifetime, and that person is still going to push you, right, and make you grow and help you heal with this King of Pumpkins here. So again, not a bad energy in this case, right? Where it's like, okay, either way, it feels like the universe is helping you do some more healing through this new love that's coming around Valentine's Day. And whether or not this person ends up being long-term, I can't say. That's going to be up to you and your intuition and how the situation pans out, and of course the free will of both you and this other person here. But you're going to get good lessons out of it. You're going to get good knowledge. You're going to get more healing and growth from this process and from meeting this person here. So that's a very good thing, actually. Group number 3, the life lessons we learn, the opportunities to change and grow and improve are always going to be beneficial to you in the long run, for your entire life versus just this temporary time, right? So keep that in mind as you're moving forward, where it's like, okay, hey, whoever this person is that's drawing your interest, catching your eye, try not to put too much expectations on it, okay? Don't expect them to be the ones that fix everything and make everything better. They're going to show you the ways that you can do that yourself and in yourself. So whoever this new person is, it's just like, just let it be, let it pan out how it's going to pan out. Don't put too much pressure on the situation. And when you get those little triggers, right, where it's like they say something that bothers you, you can identify in yourself whether or not that's something that still needs healing, that you're sensitive to, that's something that you don't, it's a particular comment that you don't want to hear anymore, so it gives you an opportunity to stand up for yourself, things like that. So really just be aware, really pay attention to how you react when this comes through. So that'll give you indications and clues and keys for wounds that have not healed yet, scars that still need a little bit of attention and care to them so that they will stop hurting and stop twinging. So that pans out. That makes more sense, group number 3. I was struggling a little bit when I saw this reverse King of Pumpkins come out, because I was like, okay, how does that work? And then that makes more sense here. So just, it's going to be a good healing opportunity for you, so you can take full advantage of that. The universe always gives us what we need at the right time. So group number 3, that is all I have for you today. I hope this resonates with you. Hope it makes sense. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a good Valentine's Day. Enjoy this process. And as long as you're aware, you're going to make it easier on yourself to heal. Just come in with lots of awareness, okay? But that's all I have for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 4, my final group. Welcome to your Valentine's Day love theme reading. So we got our rose quartz right here, specifically a Sears rose quartz, because it's got that face cut out. You can kind of make out that heart right there, hopefully. So it's shaped like that right there. So there we go. We can get that reflection there. So that's your Sears rose quartz. We're going to put that in the top corner over here as we get started. We're going to use our Romance Angels cards to get our theme, and then we'll break it down a little bit with the Halloween Tarot into the past, present, future, okay? So let us get started. Okay. So let's see. Romance Angels cards. Please give me the Valentine's Day theme for group number 4. What is their love theme for Valentine's Day? Group number 4's Valentine's Day love theme. Almost. Oh, one card, please. One card. Saw a wedding card, though. That was interesting. Okay, one card, please. Love theme for Valentine's Day for group number 4. There we go. Interesting. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting. Okay, group number 4. So, in terms of love, you're one of the, you're the group that is really not focused too much on love right now. So, what it kind of feels like for you, financial issues are a factor in your love right now. So you feel similar to me, group number 4, where it's like, okay, you're focused on career and money and building stability in your life right now. Love isn't even like a factor right now for you. So this ties in with the Seer quartz here, right? Because the focus, the overall picture, right, it's a higher picture, and you're focused on something very specific because we're working on other aspects of our life right now. Love isn't really the focus. It isn't a factor right now for us. So that's where those finances and career are coming in here, because this is more important for us right now. This is affecting everything else in your life, right? Where it's like, okay, if we're not financially stable, if we don't have a solid foundation to build on in terms of potentially building a career and future for if we don't have a stable career, then it's hard to build a future for ourselves, right? So if you want, for example, if you want to be married someday and have children, until you're financially stable, it's really hard to do that, right? If you want to give your child, and children, multiple children, potentially the best possible future, you really want to be financially stable in order to provide that for them. So, and as you're going into your life, right, if you want to have you want somebody of equal strength to you. The strength is the word I'll use, but if you want somebody that is just as secure emotionally, physically, financially, right? Then you have to be this person. If that's the type of person you want to attract into your life, somebody who's secure in all those aspects, then you have to be that as well. So you are not currently like solid in your finances and career. You're not currently stable in that. So that is the major factor, right? So not a bad thing where it's like, okay, this is the focus. It's not a bad thing to be focused in this area of your life right now, because once you get this area situated, then it opens up new doors, new opportunities, and having that stable energy yourself brings it more of it into your life, and it will bring it in terms of love as well. So that just feels like the major factor, right? But the interesting thing in terms of love and Valentine's Day and the universal love is like sometimes it just shows up anyway. So we'll break it down here in a second and get our past, present, future down here, see what's kind of going on. But that's the main focus, the main theme for your Valentine's Day coming up here, group number 4, that it's like, okay, hey, we're not really focused on love right now. We're more focused on our finances and career and getting stable in that before we start focusing on love again. So let's us break it down a little bit more with the Halloween tarot now. Okay, so Halloween tarot, please give me the past energy for this theme for group number 4, this love theme for group number 4. Give me the past energy for this love theme for group number 4. Almost. Ah, too much. Okay. Ghosts. Okay. Had too much happen. Just one card, please. What is the main past energy for this theme for group number 4? This love theme of group number 4, the main past energy, please. What led to this what led to this love theme? One card, please. What led to this love theme in the past? From the past, what led to this love theme? There we go. Thank you. 4 of Bats. Okay. Interesting. That is the second time that's come out for the past position. Okay. What is the current energy of this love theme? What is the current energy of this love theme? Reverse World. Okay. Okay. And then what is the future of this love theme? What is the future of this love theme? One card, please. And we're definitely don't want to see that one. Don't know if you caught it, group number 4, but that's definitely a card you don't want. But luckily it came out with more than one, so I can put it back. Okay, give me the future energy of this love theme. Give me the future energy of this love theme. Temperance in reverse. Huh. Okay. So we got our cards out here, group number 4. So we got our 4 of Bats, which is the 4 of Swords in the regular tarot. We've got the World in reverse and Temperance in reverse. So definitely very interesting energies here. So let's take a little bit deeper look and see what we've got going on. Group number 4, our energy here. So our 4 of Bats is in our reverse position. We got the World in reverse and Temperance in reverse for our present and future. So 4 of Bats, that being the 4 of Swords, talks about a period of rest, being reserved, pulling back our energy. So we definitely in the past pulled back our energy in terms of love. Right? Again, in terms of finances and career, right, for being our overall theme, we pulled back in love because that wasn't our focus anymore. We weren't concerned about that. We weren't focused on love at all, because it's like, okay, we had other more important things to focus on here. This finances and career taking precedent in our life. So the 4 of Bats talks about that rest period, and it's definitely after a period of hardship potentially as well. So I'm pulling from my own experience here, but it feels very similar to the energy for this group, where it's like, okay, hey, there was somebody in the past, a love relationship, situation in general, where it's like, okay, hey, we thought we were we thought we had something nice where it's like, okay, hey, we had this kind of love in our lives and it didn't pan out the way we wanted it to. It didn't work out the way we were hoping for. And it caused a period after that, once we were through it and working through it, a period of introspection where it's like, okay, what actually matters? What's important to us? Why isn't this panning out the way I want it to potentially? And that forced us to take a step back, and then other things took precedent and other things took our focus, in this case finances and career, and then we pulled back from love and weren't worrying about it anymore, right? Because there was bigger financial issues, bigger factors in our life, so love wasn't really being the focus anymore. So we pulled back that energy, and it's in kind of rest. It's kind of in limbo is not the right word, but it's like it's hibernation. It's in hibernation. So we see our pumpkin figure sleeping here in the room. So it's like, okay, hey, it's in hibernation right now. We're not focused on it. We're not giving it our attention because there's more important things to put all of our energy into. And love's just not one of them. Not a bad thing though, necessarily. It just kind of depends here. So, with that being the focus, right, we come into our present energy in the reverse world here. So that does show me that there is a feeling there of the lack. Like the love is in our focus here, and we haven't been focusing on it, but we definitely feel the lack of it in our lives. So it's like, okay, we get all this finance done. We have the career we want. We have all the money we need. We're supported. We're stable. We've got we've got our solid friend groups. We have the house that we want potentially. We've got our pet dog. Like all those other pieces are there. Everything's there, but there's still that like last little bit that's missing in order to complete our whole world here, right? As I knock the cards around. But there's that aspect that's missing in order to finish, complete the world, complete our like ultimate happiness, right? So the world talks about full completion. We everything being present, everything being there, everything's complete in its totality, and there is just that like last little bit missing here with the world being in reverse, and that's because we haven't been focusing on love, right? So it's like, okay, we're really focused on our finances and career in the present moment. That's kind of that overarching theme here. But eventually it's going to come around where it's like, okay, hey, this is still missing. This is still there. And it's something that we do want in our life, something that we do want to have. And it's hard. We can feel that lack of it there with the reverse world here in our present moment, especially. So with it coming around for Valentine's Day, especially, I think that's why that energy is here for us, group number 4. That energy is present in this reading. Is I mean, what day besides Valentine's Day, especially here in the United States, out in the West, where it's like the focus is so much on love, right? There's so much focus on love and partnership, and having a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, spouse, husband, wife, whatever that energy is. There's so much focus on it on Valentine's Day because that's how it's been constructed in our society. So we definitely notice the lack of it a lot more for Valentine's Day, and showing up in our love theme here with this reverse world here in our finances and career. So it's not a bad thing that this is what we're focused on, group number 4. This is the overall energy of the group, but you can't help but notice the things we're lacking, the things that we don't have whenever we're seeing it splashed all over TV. All the stores have all these hearts of boxes of chocolates and heart-shaped boxes, and there's flowers everywhere and all these different things, all these symbols of love, right? It's a lot easier and harder to ignore what we're lacking in our lives with this reverse world card, especially around Valentine's Day. So understandable energy for sure. So but then we move into the future here. We have our Temperance card in reverse, and the Temperance card in reverse usually shows us an area in our life where we are lacking some balance. So we see our witch here. I'll turn it upright so we can kind of just get a clearer look at her. But we see our witch here mixing up a potion, pouring something into another cup. We got a little mouse in her pocket, and the cauldron bubbling over right there. So With our Temperance card being in reverse here, there is a focus on areas that we still need to heal in our lives. So again, coming back into our finances and career, things where it's like, okay, hey, we want this to be stable, right? We want to be a stable person so we can offer that stability, because we want somebody stable in our lives as a partner, and we want to be able to offer that in it as well. So we want to be the kind of person that we want to attract. But with our Temperance being inverse, we're seeing where we still need healing in that, where there is still pain for our lack here, for not having the kind of love we want in our lives, and making sure that we are just still trying to stay really, really balanced in ourselves, everything in moderation, right? Where it's like, don't get too far. Temperance really focuses on extremes, where it's like, okay, hey, here's it's fire and water, it's silver and gold, it's the moon and the sun. There's those polarities, those opposites with the Temperance card, and we don't want to fall into extremes one way or the other, have an extreme reaction where it's like we get super, super sad and depressed over the lack of love in our lives, because there is so much more energy and abundance still. And as we're working on our overall theme here, our finances and career, this being the major factor in our love life or lack of love life right now, that panning out and improving and growing is going to make a big difference and help balance everything else out, right? Where it's like, if this is out of balance, if you think of multiple scales working at once, where it's like, okay, hey, our friendship's really high, it's working really well, but our finances is really, really low. So we're trying to get that balance back out, and like love's over here and it's like down, down where you can't even see it, right? But once you get these other things out, that starts pulling everything else up over time. So we're working on temperance, we're working on balancing on more than just two scales here. There's multiple aspects of our lives where it's like, okay, here's our physical health, here's our spiritual health, here's our emotions, here's our friends, here's our family, here's our love life, here's our finances, here's our career. All these things we're trying to balance and bring up to a higher level all at once. So at the moment, you've just chosen to focus on finances and career, and that's not a bad thing. So it's like, some things you can't, it's really, really hard to focus on everything at once, especially when you need to put a lot of effort into one thing in order to get it to the level you want it to be at. So once you have this in a stable area, your finances and career are in a stable zone, I think it's like, okay, that is good, you don't have to worry about it anymore, then we can start focusing on that love life. So just keep everything balanced, keep everything even, and it's okay. It's okay. It's your Valentine's Day for you, group number 4, is probably going to be a little bit difficult. It's going to feel a little bit sad potentially, because you're just really noticing the things you're lacking in your life right now. And just don't get too far into the extreme here with this Temperance card in reverse. Don't get too far into that lack and feeling that lack, because then that's leading to depression and sadness and anger and all those other more negative emotions. So you want to just stay really positive, stay really focused, and work through your theme here, right? And get this stable, and then you can offer that to somebody and attract that energy into your life as well. So group number 4, I hope that makes sense to you. Very reflective, very thought out, because we definitely have our rose quartz seer quartz over here. But hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that makes sense. Treat yourself this Valentine's Day. Get yourself some flowers. Take a bath. Watch your favorite movie. Those kinds of things. Romance yourself, because that'll help you stay more balanced and help you from feeling this lack in your life as much, okay? But I'm wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. I'll be your Valentine if you need one. I could use a Valentine as well. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And please like and comment and subscribe down below. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.